Hi, and welcome to Now You're Cooking. Tonight we're going to make a soba noodle dish with a peanut sauce and some crunchy vegetables. I've already cooked the soba noodles and shocked them and put them a little bit of sesame seed oil on them just so they wouldn't stick while we're doing whatever else we need to do. This recipe is great served hot, warm, cold. Today we'll do it room temperature, so whatever works is wonderful. I just want to talk a little bit about the soba noodles. They're made from buckwheat flour, which is probably one of the healthier noodles you can eat. It's low in cholesterol, low in fat, high in protein. It's also gluten-free for anybody who might have gluten concerns. Next, we'll do the peanut sauce. There's a cup of peanut butter. You want to use smooth peanut butter. That's really the only prerequisite. It doesn't have to be any special flavor or brand I should say. So that's a cup of peanut butter.
And you bought the soba noodles at?
Oh, I'm sorry. I brought the soba noodles at Hannaford's, or you can also get them at Shaw's. And I also think the health food stores carry them, so you have a lot of choices. I'm going to add half a cup of soy sauce. There's a soy sauce or tamari. Those are both similar and interchangeable, so if you prefer tamari, you can also do a half a cup of the tamari instead of the soy sauce, whatever your preference is. You just want to sort of pulse it a little bit when you first put in the tamari, just trying to get the peanut butter softer. A little more. All right. And we're just going to scrape my sides. Okay. Then we're going to add 2 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar, 2 tablespoons of lime juice, and then 4 tablespoons of sesame oil. Just want to scrape it to get it on. I'm going to pulse that again for a couple. Okay, I'm just going to scrape down the sides one more time. And then I add 5 tablespoons of water just to thin it out so it's a creamier consistency. Okay. Just again scrape out some of this. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to just put the peanut butter into the bowl. Okay. Get this out of the way. Okay. Peanut sauce is there. I like to serve carrots, daikon, and scallions with this. I just think it's a nice mix. I also like the color combinations. I just want to talk a little bit about cutting. I like the matchstick slice or julienne. I just think it works really well with this dish. It's also, I think it looks pretty. So what I do is I cut my carrot, peel it, and then I cut it into pretty much the length that I would like to see. And then when I'm cutting to make my matchstick sizes, if you want it, you can cut and make one side smooth, so then when you put it down, it's not rolling on you. You just go down like this, and then you can lay them. And then you just want to go like this for your matchstick size. Again, you can cut your vegetables however you like. Doesn't matter. I just like to have them look like this. The daikon is it's a root vegetable. It's a mild, crunchy, a little bit of sweet to it. You can also find these at Hannaford's or Shaw's. A lot of people compare this to the radish we know in the grocery stores that's red, and it's not at all like that. It is like I said, it's got that crunchiness, but it's a sweeter, milder flavor. You can put it in any kind of salad or coleslaw. I put them in sandwiches, whatever you like to do. Okay, same thing. Then you just want to sort of line up your vegetables a little bit, and then you're just going to cut it so you get those matchstick looks. This recipe makes about 4 servings. I use about a half an ounce of each of the vegetables on the serving. Again, you can add as many vegetables you want or as little vegetables as you want. And then just a little bit about a scallion. You want to cut off this end of the scallion. And then you just want to take off some of the more fibrous greens. These are edible, but it's just a little bit tougher. And with the noodle dish, I don't want all that toughness in with my noodles. But you can still use them in a soup or something like that. Okay, so there's my scallions, my daikon, and my carrots. For my soba noodles, what I'd like to do now is I'm going to add 4 teaspoons of sesame seeds to the noodles, just incorporate them. I've also toasted the sesame seeds in a 350-degree oven on a cookie sheet, probably about 4 minutes. It brings out the nuttiness to the seed, and so it just adds a little bit more depth to how they taste. I'm going to add about 3/4 of a cup of peanut sauce to the noodles to start, and then I want to mix those up. And we'll serve more peanut sauce on the side. This is just so the flavor is equally distributed into the noodle before you start. Okay. So now we're gonna so we're just gonna take your noodles. So just like that for 4 servings. Then what you want to do is I put a little bit of the carrot here, put a little bit of the daikon here, some scallions. And then what I like to do at the end is to sprinkle a little more sesame seeds on the top. I use both the white and the black because I just think it looks lovely like that. And there you have it. And then what we do is we'll serve a little ramekin with some more peanut sauce on the side. And if you want to dress it up a little bit, you can always sprinkle your cider peanut sauce with just a few of these to make it look pretty. There you go. Thanks so much. Have a great night.